Editorial. And shouts going out to.
Hey, told you
oh yeah.
Hey, sleep with you, dear.
Oh, yeah. Man, bad and wicked. In fact, when I woke up today, I decided to choose violence. And this morning, my own brother Jermaine Portfolio, the MC, is on the chopping board. Oh yes. I believe as we grow in this business, you need to find your niche, number one, and also find your feet, and most importantly, you have to stand on business. Once you find your feet, you need to stand on business. You don't need to be shifting the pole. And by saying this, I want to tell my brother that everything that happened last week, in fact last weekend in Kumasi, when he was seen, quote and unquote, on tour with Shatta Wale in Kumasi, it's going to actually cause a big problem for him on the other side.
Okay.
It has the tendency, and I'm just trying to choose my words well by saying, because I'm not in the mind of Stonebwoy. I don't know the mood that he's in when he saw the video, because I know he's seen the video. But the issue is you can't serve two masters. There are so many things that happen on both media platforms, that is Angel FM and that of the TV station, I've forgotten the name, Fache TV. There are so many things that happened. And I wish today on the show we can get Portfolio to clarify some stuff, because personally, I am not disappointed when my name popped up and how Shatta ridiculed me on that platform. I'm not bothered. Because me too, on my platform, I will feed drag him. So I'm not bothered. However, there were several brands that were mentioned that I believe, even if Port doesn't stand up for me, those other brands, he needs to stand up for them. And that's where my brother got it wrong. On social media, I've seen people commenting, some calling him fake and all that. In Portfolio's defense, again, I'll say that he's been somebody that I've been with for a while. And I know his intentions. In fact, he's one person who doesn't want to make enemies or inherit enemies. But you need to also understand that you have to pick a side, especially in a treacherous environment or a treacherous music genre like dancehall, where turf means a lot to them. You need to pick a side, and most importantly, stay there. When you pick a side, stay there. Because they will come at you regardless. My brother picked a side. After Shatta blocked him on social media, he picked the Beam side. He posted officially that he is of Beam. Obia Mesrel. You now, where you go buy your Beam tie, you go buy your Beam material. Material, baby, kakakasa. I never knew. Port way make us say, hey, Charlie, then if you sell Beam cloth that large, and you, in fact, your car bonnet, who did your car bonnet? Bro, man was creative with this. Somebody will say, all of a sudden. All of a sudden, you are seeing, and I'm not concerned about, I'm really not concerned about Shatta giving Port money on live TV. No, I'm not really concerned about that. Although that also has its own implications. I'm not concerned about that. I'm concerned about when you had the chance to talk to Shatta on the show. Man said certain things like, even when I met Stonebwoy, I told him that there are things that I don't like about him. Now, let's backtrack a little bit on this. To have this conversation in front of Shatta, bro, it was the lowest way you could go. Fans of Shatta see him as a king. if you move to Shatta, do you know the reason why they come at you? You've moved to their king. So definitely they will move at you. A simple equation. If you move to Shatta, fan base and be back at you.
I said on a pay cry, ye do my time with feeding so.
Sisi,
that's be ugly cranny. Oh, that's what we say you're cute, and I will show me.
Very cutesy and demure.
Very mindful.
Listen, same way you did not go at Stone in that interview. However, it was seen as if you don't have that level of reverence for him. I say, oh no, cry me, she no, meet me, ball my drink. Maybe I'm blowing things out of proportion. Maybe. But you don't expect everybody to see that gesture or that statement said here now true intention. You don't expect everybody to see it that way. So the best thing is you could have avoided everything by not being at the place. Me mama ka sa same way. Osi kwaku okọ koye den. Asem ni now. So I'm sure Port, and I know him, all all smoke aside, bro. I know his intentions are true and pure. But interpretation of the move, ebeye saying, how are people going to interpret everything, all the stuff that happened on that fateful weekend? That was last weekend in Kumasi. How are people going to interpret it? Because there's only one DJ Slim that knows. Maybe me say question mark will come my mind inside about you. Make a leave on for here and tell people that are listening to us this morning that in whatever you do, just remember that you have to pick a side and stay there. You can't make everybody happy. You are not jollof, neither are you ice cream. My name is DJ Slim. Welcome to Showbiz Review Extra. Mr. Adam told me everything be cool.
Oh, Charlie, I tire some more, but
but you're looking fly.
Oh, thank you.
Everything cool.
Adam no awful.
Oh, yeah, nice guy, wow.
The voice you come me sleepless night. I'm from now. Our woman come on, I'm
touch up hot.
Anyway, this morning we're about to enter into the stories. But before, any of the entertainment story that caught your attention during the week?
I think one of the stories that caught my attention during the week will be Stonebwoy, who came here, and I asked him about the industry boy conversation going around, what he makes of it, and at the point he didn't understand why certain people will create some narrative that he's being used against other people and the industry. He doesn't understand why he shouldn't be an industry person because he's in the industry. So there is nothing wrong. However, the way people have carved the industry,
the word industry,
to connote negative, he is not that. So he's not an industry boy in that light. However, he plays in an industry. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But
so we urge the fans not to take things hook, line, and sinker. They should, when people say things, they should be able to put them to test and actually find out the veracity of whatever people have said, and not just believe it because somebody's saying it.
Okay. Well,
can I comment on you and the portfolio issues?
Well, portfolio is on the line, and I'm not being allowed by production to talk to him. In fact, at this point, I'll hand over the baton to Mr. Adam to tell me. Production is saying I'm not qualified to.
Why is that?
Production is saying I'm not qualified to do this.
You're judging your own course.
Yes, I'm not qualified to do this interview. So, Adam, over to you.
Yo, Port. Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning, bro.
Please, am I audible enough?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, that's fine. Good morning. Good morning, sir.
How's Osekum Kumasi?
Well, supercharged. I think we have series of peace walks and events that is being transpiring over here. So the city is super busy. Across everywhere you go, you have pockets of events happening in connection or in geared towards the December 7th election. So yes, I'll say Chrome is very busy this weekend, and that is what is occupying us for now.
Personally, is there going to be some MC gigs?
Certainly, yes. I am supposed to host one of the peace shows. After which, of course, I have wedding this very afternoon, and then followed by a club event. I think late night or something. So yes, as usual, my Saturday schedules as usual, nothing far from the usual Saturday schedules. Yes.
Personally, portfolio. I think this week you've been in the trends. I mean, and I know how it feels to be in the trend. It's not easy at all. And I want to understand concerning a post you made, because there are some who didn't see the other side. So what triggered you to make this post? Boss, DJ Kweku Slim woke up highly disappointed, senior. The wrong impression created in your editorial has the tendency to ruin my relationship with Stonebwoy and his fans. And you weren't fair to me at all. I'm hurt, but remove, God knows. What triggered this?
Well, I mean, for those of you who know my relationship with my boss, Slim, which I've always given him credit for the fact that he put me on at a point in my career, and so I'm forever grateful to him for that limelight he brought onto me, and so I owe him that respect always. And many other things that he does for me behind closed doors that people don't know. In fact, aside the many other things, Slim even helped me buy my second car. The very time I was even buying my second car, there is someone who would support you to get some things behind closed doors, he does a lot for me. So for me to openly come out to register my displeasure, it means that you should measure the level of hurt and the fact that, yes, I could have done this on phone with him, but he did it publicly, and so I had to also come out publicly, owing to the fact that currently, if you talk about the relationship I am not ready to lose for all the best of wines in Italy, it is me and Stonebwoy's relationship. And so for someone I thought was supposed to protect me and understand me and knows me better than even some of my siblings to even go that tangent, I was very disappointed. Slim knows me. Slim knows for how long we've worked that I operate a certain way. Perhaps maybe I'm not street, and so what they call the street code and all that is something that I've never bought into my dictionary. But Slim knows that all this work that we have worked, he has had issues with a lot of people who are close to me that I have still been able to manage my relationship between the two factions. And he knows me better than anybody that I am not the type that is really so fond of like trying to impress people to gain favor from the other or not. No, I have never been under that. Slim knows I have been in the middle of a lot of fights that he and other people have engaged. Yet I still know how to manage my relationship with those people without trying to bring down the other or tear down the other. He knows the many times I have disagreed with him in person in connection with certain beefs that he has caused. In fact, I have always been the collateral damage of most of the things that he has done or most of the beef that he has done. Yet I'm still able to manage my relationship between him and whoever is in question. So he knows me inside out that for the long period that he has known me, I am not blowing my own trumpet, but I've been one of the most genuine people he has come across, if he can confess this, that I am not the type that will countenance everything because I'm close to you. I'll tell you, bro, I had your one year, now Stonebwoy has trusted me to a level where he can confide in me. And so any information that I bring out is intended to protect his image than to betray him. So if you think that I've betrayed Stonebwoy, you have created a narrative that betrays Stonebwoy by way of this, then it means you are not being fair to me. You are rather being someone who is ruining my relationship with Stonebwoy because you were not able to digest the import of what I said. What is this saying? How many times have the public not formed a narrative about Stonebwoy being intolerant, being the fact that he's not able to accommodate people's opinions and all that. And I am telling people that Shatta has my relationship with Shatta has been severed because he thinks that why am I his guy and his issue has come out, I'm saying. And I'm telling Shatta that, but Shatta, please, when you called me in connection with the things you don't agree with, I told you in the face that if there is anyone I will never throw under the bus in order to get validation from you, it will be Slim and Nandi Dusty. If you have issue with Slim and Nandi Dusty and you think that by way of that I should be able to jump into it and then as it were, I mean, pounce on them to please you, I won't do that. This is something that I told Shatta in the face. Senior, I told Shatta that there is no way I'm going to trade my relationship with Andy Dusty and Slim to get validation from you. And so if you will be disappointed because I have chosen not to inherit enemies, then so great. That is something I told Shatta. And so when Shatta told me, you guys should go and revisit the content of the date, that Shatta was expressing his disappointment why I was part of those who were criticizing something that he has done. And I said, but Shatta, it's not as if it's only you that are even Stonebwoy that people have pushed a false narrative. This is someone who has even kept me closer, even after telling him that I disagree with him on anything. I'm a hypocrite that I will try to sing your praises even when I disagree with you in the name of validation. Because even Stonebwoy that they are saying that can accommodate people, this is a man who has still drawn me closer to him even after telling him that. So this is information that is supposed to protect the image of Stonebwoy, knowing that the person that you guys say he's intolerant, I, Portfolio, still have a good relationship with him because even after saying that I disagree with him on certain things, this was the rationale behind why I said even Stonebwoy, I have stated things that I disagree with him on it yet. He still keeps me closer. Where do I falter? And look, Shatta Wale has worked. I have worked for Shatta Wale. It's open knowledge. I've worked for Shatta Wale. Even got bruised and attacked in the process. Yet this is a man, because I had affiliation with Stonebwoy. His fans and his people around him call me a betrayer because to them they think Shatta Wale has been paying me for all the service I've rendered for him, and so I am a betrayer for affiliating with Stonebwoy. And I was able to tell the person who made the allegation live on radio that I will take you on because ever since I worked with Shatta Wale, I have never requested for a dime from him. And he knows, because if Shatta Wale has given me a dime and I'm speaking for Stonebwoy, he would have come out to say this. And so it was based on that Shatta Wale said, so all this work that you have worked for me, I have never even appreciated you. And I didn't know. I have forgotten. Based on that, he ambushed me with that amount. Look, you and I know, senior, that there is no way in the name of ego or loyalty to Stonebwoy I was going to embarrass Shatta Wale live on TV when a superstar has stood in front of live television forcing me to take an amount, and I am telling him that, okay, I don't want to embarrass you live on TV to create the fact that I'm egoistic. However, please tell the world why you want to give me this money before I take it, so that people don't misinterpret.
So that's what happened.
Huh?
That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened.
When you say in the name of loyalty, what are you referring to? In the name of loyalty to Stonebwoy?
Because people know that I have declared that the relationship between Stonebwoy and I is something I'm never ready to trade. And people know I've declared a certain because look, that is why I'm saying that. That is why I'm saying that the info that.
So let's do it this way. So now we understand the loyalty you're talking about.
Yes,
now,
the loyalty that I will not trade this.
Yeah, I'm coming. Hold on.
Some that people think I have sold my relationship with Stonebwoy. Like, why would I do that?
We'll come there. Now, a few days ago, you made a post. Now, as an entertainment journalist, my line of work and everything I do is to please Stonebwoy in the name of loyalty with a question mark. Then why am I even in the space?
Yes.
I can't have my life because Stonebwoy go ball.
Yes. I'm
almost 35 years, Charlie. Then, when Shatta blocked you, what was the post you made? It's public, but just refresh our mind. What was the post you made?
When Shatta blocked me, I said, but the fact that I have a relation with Stonebwoy doesn't mean I am tearing down Shatta Wale. So why would Shatta block me? Then it means that I was trying to find out, because to me, I have not wronged Shatta Wale in any way. I was just pushing a Stonebwoy agenda with clean heart because, one, I am an entertainment journalist who is
just the
running for
post.
the
The last bit of the post. What did you write?
The last bit of which post, please?
When Shatta blocked you.
I can't recall, but I only recall.
Did you say you are now BIM?
Oh, but that is something I've declared. That is why I'm saying that.
You declared that. Let's take it one by one after the other. Did you do that?
Oh, openly, I've said that I have a relationship with Stonebwoy, and that is something that.
That if Shatta has then blocked you, then now it be BIM.
Oh, no, I was not saying I was BIM, but I've never even declared that permanent loyalty to them before. Please,
because it's public, everybody can see it.
Yes, but that is why I'm saying that. I have never in any way declared.
Relax, it be step by step. So you did that, and you've really stated that from other posts you've made, it suggests that you want to be neutral journalist. But why are you doing the camping if you want to stay neutral? Don't you think this is what triggered Slim's post?
Okay, so what I'm now realizing is that I learned that there is something called street code. And for the street code, if you are for somebody, it means you have to tear down the other person. I didn't understand that definition of street loyalty. I thought my definition of loyalty is that I owe Stonebwoy my all. However, that is not to say in the name of loyalty, I'm going to tear down the other party. This is my definition of loyalty. I didn't know that because I've not declared allegiance to Stonebwoy. Even when Shatta Wale
think that could,
office,
in a way, undermine your journalistic, because one of the basic tendencies or judging of journalists is trust. And regardless, if you say you are with one camp, don't you think that it has a tendency to undermine how the other people perceive you or accept things coming from you? That is and you were rather on the trajectory of putting yourself at a very tight corner?
Well, that is why I'm saying that. According to the editorial that Slim made, he made me understand that how the street play is different from... So don't we have people in the media space who have a certain source for certain artists, yet they are able to go in for even the other opponent artists, even when it's about the truth. Like I'm saying that now I have taken it on myself because of what the last Stonebwoy has shown me, to reciprocate by amplifying everything Stonebwoy has done. Initially, I wouldn't do that. But Stonebwoy has shown me excessive love that by way of my declaration of loyalty, I am also reciprocating the same energy. But that is not to mean that I'm going to tear down Shatta Wale. That is my definition. I didn't know that if you declare loyalty towards a certain camp, it means that you have to tear down the other camp, which is not part of my dictionary. And so Slim knows it. That is why I was saying that.
Portfolio, as a journalist, you can support whoever you want to support without necessarily publicly declaring that I'm for this person.
So like I'm saying that this whole thing, that is what I'm saying.
Do you know that you can do that? You can do the support, project, amplify, we all do, but you do not have to necessarily declare that I'm for this person.
This has been a learning process for me. That is what I'm saying. This case has become a precedent for me to reanalyze a lot of things that I did in the name of trying to make people believe that whatever it is, myself and Stonebwoy's relationship is not something I am going to throw under the bus. And I perhaps executed that wrongly. If I had directions earlier, perhaps I could have gone about it differently. So this whole thing is a learning process for me. However, I didn't expect Slim, who knows me inside out, knowing that every information that I am bringing out in connection with Stonebwoy is to protect Stonebwoy's image. That if you, Shatta Wale, is angry with me because I told you in person that there is no way I'm going to trade my relationship with Andy Dossie and Slim to please you. And the narrative out there is that Stonebwoy is intolerant, yet the person you claim is intolerant is still keeping me closer, even after telling him that I disagree with him on certain things. And to tell you that even my darling superstar, he is able to accommodate my disagreement with him. This is the import of the message. And two, I was not going to disgrace Shatta Wale or embarrass him live on TV because what? I had to get validation from Stonebwoy. Then if there is, look, Stonebwoy is someone who openly told me, let me tell you something. He likes me because I spoke truth. And that if this is a person who has registered his form of likeness for me because I spoke truth. So, see, let me also bring out this information because I know that it will also dilute or dissolve a lot or dissipate a lot of notion about Stonebwoy. Stonebwoy has told me personally that because he is for the truth and it's not because of affiliation, he is telling us that are closer to him that pushes his agenda for TDMA that if it gets to compromise time and we know that he deserves, we all have to jump to his defense and make him win Artist of the Year. And it's not about his affiliation. This is someone who people think he has grudge with Kim Promiso. MCI Eboa was there, Vida of UTV was there when Stonebwoy told us that the next year, Samujis time I was someone this is someone people think has issue with Kim Promise.
So do you think that this editorial has in a way affected you and the public perceive notion?
I am hurt. I'm hurt because it's coming from someone who is supposed to protect me, knows better, and the fact that now I post and go my DM right now, being fans, I wake up to my DMs. I am being abused by being fans every day. Every day now, I open my DMs and there's a lot of abusive statements I receive. All of a sudden, for something that I thought I was letting the world know that, or I'm trying to dissipate a notion about Stonebwoy that.
So portfolio. Portfolio.
Yes.
With this, would you go on declaring your support for artists openly, and still be your journalist you want to be?
Oh yes, especially with Stonebwoy. Yes, I will do it. That's why I'm saying that. If Stonebwoy, knowing very well my intent and the fact that I was doing this to rather protect his image than trying to, as it were, paint him black in front of his supposed up. The rationale behind why I did it was rather to play in his advantage. However, he might be feeding on the energy and misappropriation of the content or the whole intent by maybe Slim's editorial or his fans. But I am not telling Stonebwoy to choose me again. But whether you like it or yes, I will choose him over and over again because in my career, no artist will go the extent that he has gone for me. So it's not about validation from him, but I will always reciprocate the energy and the love that he has shown me. So it's not about that. But if he knows the intent that I really said it, he should rather know that on any day, if there is someone that he should know that has genuine positive intent towards his agenda, I am part of them.
Thank you. Now, since Slim made that editorial, have you been able to reach out to Slim? And what is your relationship with him now?
No, but I can never beef Slim. I can never, go on that tangent with it. That is why I'm saying that.
But producer, I will talk some.
Yeah, you go. Have you spoken to him now?
Come on, we have not spoken. And I have already had a vent, and I think that alone should be enough. But I'm still disappointed that he was rather the one who knows me inside out to protect me on this issue and to let Stonebwoy and his fans know the import of the statement I made. Rather, that was supposed to put Stonebwoy in a positive light, and he misinterpreted it. And
that's well noted. Okay, since that's noted. Since you said you've not spoken since that editorial was made, now I put you both on the line. Speak to each other.
No, I don't want to speak to him. I want meet them biting truth.
So I
want biting truth.
Talk Portfolio and Slim. Since the editorial,
no, me person me share no one mechanical.
What do you make of all of these Portfolio?
The thing is, he same way. Port is my guy, but this morning, right here on this platform, he's not even concerned about the relationship between me and Am. He no be concerned about the relationship between Andy and Am. He's much more concerned about. He's much more concerned about the relationship between Stonebwoy. So media arbitrary give you port. Bad man.
No.
Me arbitrary give you.
You are becoming If you will do this live on Slim, you know that I have gotten your back more than any other person. Why was I able to tell Shatta that there was no way I was going to throw the relationship I have with you and Andy under the bus to get validation from him? I told Shatta in the face, I went this mile for you. You
What?
threw me under the bus. You rather
Me,
threw
I throw you under the
when I
bus.
needed you the most.
Right in front of Wale. They laugh at me for there. You know, stand up for me. You figure say I don't see the video. You figure say I don't see the video.
I have defended you even when Shatta himself wanted me to throw you under the bus for validation. I told him, I have gotten your back. I have been in the midst of places where they are spoiling your name. I have defended you. I have never offended you in any way.
The ones that were live on video for all of us to see.
You claim
Slim.
In fact, right after the show, I head to Kumasi.
So Slim.
I swear wallahi.
Slim.
Your son. Who does this to their son?
I'm coming to Kumasi right after the show.
Slim, I think we need to continue in the WhatsApp group.
No. Who does this to their son?
Okay.
Don't worry. Why don't you protect me? When I've protected you, I didn't betray you in front of Shatta Wale. I told Shatta Wale I was not going
There are videos to this. We have videos.
So Slim, make it continue.
I mean,
let's cut it on.
You two, you know first.
Right now,
you know first.
Portfolio.
Narrative. Something me I say where it create the impression say somebody tolerant because even he's able to accommodate the fact that I disagree with him, yet keeps me closer.
So I think we need to continue this. Portfolio, I would like to say a very big thank you.
You don't forgive me at all.
See,
I would like to say a very big thank you.
No one does this to their son. They claim
no.
I want to say a very big thank you this morning.
If we are to keep this guy on the line, I will vex.
So Pot, let's end it here. We will continue another time, especially on WhatsApp.
Please, let me
thanks for speaking to us this morning.
Please allow me to talk to Stonebwoy on this. Please, I want Stonebwoy to know that, like I'm saying, that if by way of this and the intent was to rather put him in a certain light to erase the notion that people have about him that he wants a yes and massa. I am a clear example of people who have been able to register disagreement with him and he has still kept me closer. I am a statistic to prove that he's a tolerant man. Based on that, I told Shatta Wale straight in the face that even my darling superstar, he has accommodated me when I have disagreed with him. So I'm not going to also try to please you by also saying I'm going to choose your side when you have issue with Andy Dusty. If Stonebwoy decide to feed on the energy of his fans and the editorial of Slim to let me write to that way. I'll always choose him.
I think you've made all of these points earlier, so I think it's clear. You want Stonebwoy to know that you have clear conscience.
Have respect for him.
So I would like to say
take your respect.
Thank you.
My guy, take your respect. I don't want your respect. Take your respect.
We want to say thank you for joining us this morning. We speak to you another time. All the best. Over to you, DJ Slim. Okay, let me go to Tilly.
Right now, if we continue,
what do you make of all of these,
Tilly? This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible, and I'm really very, very, very unhappy with all the things that is going on right now. Listen, I watched your DJ Slim's editorial.
Mm-hmm.
I understand where you are coming from. I understand the street code and everything, and Adam, you were asking. As Stonebwoy, as Potts has declared his allegiance to Stonebwoy, if it breeds some form of mistrust too, it doesn't breed any mistrust. To me, it actually instills confidence in his journalistic ability, because the fact that he has come out to declare his stance for Stonebwoy doesn't mean that Shatta Wale is an automatic enemy. It doesn't mean that. And I know a lot of people that are working with artists directly. That setting comes to not want, but by the virtue of the work that they are doing, when they sit on platforms, they are able to talk for the other artists too, that they are not, or they are able to talk about their works. What you say, it doesn't mean that this person is being sold out, or it doesn't mean that there should be a friction because I have declared my stance to another. Someone Bedu works with Sonny Badu, but if an artist, a gospel artist, that's a project, he posts when he sits on the platform and there's a conversation that another gospel artist has done something that is of value, they talk about it. And even Sammy Flex, that is Shatta Wale's manager, he talks about other artists on his platform as a journalist, because above everything, he is a journalist, and that is what I don't like how this conversation is treating Portfolio. And I'm really sad that Portfolio has taken the inferior position. And I'm not saying that he's inferior. He has taken an inferior position as if he needs the Stonebwoy brand to be Portfolio. You were Portfolio before Stonebwoy. And that is why I don't like this conversation. I don't care how Stonebwoy feels about Portfolio after that interview.
Portfolio
Hold on.
Portfolio case.
Exactly. And I'm sad. That's why I'm saying he has put himself in the inferior position. Because no matter how big Stonebwoy is, and no matter the validation Stonebwoy has given Portfolio after the TGMA incident, Portfolio was Portfolio, and there was a value attached to the brand Portfolio. And what he was doing, tell Stonebwoy didn't remember. No.
Maybe he's
hold on. Let me finish. No, let me finish. I beg.
After that Stonebwoy,
I get it, but let me finish.
And he wants to be grateful.
Without Stonebwoy, Portfolio is still Portfolio. Portfolio is still intelligent. And to this conversation and the way he's speaking, look like the only relationship that is worth salvaging is the Stonebwoy one. Is what I'm speaking to. You were Portfolio before. See, artists don't work Ghana Hano. They don't do anything for free. They know the value. Stonebwoy, he knows the value that Portfolio brings to his team, which is why I don't know how. All the people that speak on radio, why not anybody but Portfolio? Because you see the magic Portfolio did for him during the time that he thinks he needed. And if Stonebwoy,
you can do the dirty work.
Hold on, no. I'm not saying don't spoil the thing. No, that's not what I'm saying. You're not interviewing me here. You're asking me to say my opinion, so don't spoil it.
Okay.
Why you people to again?
No, man, say come on. I'm very serious. I don't know. Portfolio has value, so I don't want him to make it seem like he is a nobody if there is no Stonebwoy affiliation. Portfolio, I sent you a message that you are Portfolio without Stonebwoy affiliation. And if this thing that has happened, Stonebwoy does not see that you are a journalist, and as part of your work, these things are bound to happen. But because he sees value in you, he will want to keep you around, and he will just cut you off because of then Stonebwoy was never your guy.
But Stonebwoy too has not spoken.
Exactly. So I don't like that. That's why I'm saying that Portfolio is acting as a victim right now. You are a journalist that has brought value to him. He is affiliated to you, or he has kept you close because he knows the value, and this doesn't change that. So if Stonebwoy does not watch the entire video and the thing that happened and does not understand what you say, and then he will cut you off and will not work with you as you are crying and you are thinking it will happen, then Stonebwoy is not the G that you thought you should grind for. Honestly, if Stonebwoy cuts Portfolio off because of this, then Stonebwoy not be G, because then you are telling him that he should put his integrity, or he should put his love for you above his integrity as a journalist. And I don't condone that. I don't condone that at all. And to me, I hope that after this conversation, Slim and Portfolio will find a way to salvage their relationship. Because Slim and Potts go way before Stonebwoy even dropped the Fifth Dimension album thing where it became a hit. They should try and salvage that relationship.
You think Slim too has taken it too far?
I'm saying, listen, when it comes to Slim's issue, editorial, everybody takes somebody. This thing that I am sharing my opinion about it. You get it? Editorial. And
editorials are, opportunities for journalists to make judgments.
Your opinion on the matter. And I don't think Slim did the editorial without talking to Portfolio. Because I know they have that. I will be shocked if
Portfolio has said he told him he would.
Exactly. So I am saying that once this thing blows over, they should find their way back to each other, because the ebeshimi we are say Shatta Wale will come between Portfolio and Slim. That is a big win for the Shatta camp that I cannot sleep and be happy. Jesus.
So
like,
Slim,
what are you talking about?
Makes Slim forget.
Or Shatta Wale will come between Stonebwoy and Portfolio. Jesus.
And Portfolio and Slim.
Like the Portfolio and Slim one, it will break my heart more. When I know tempers are up when it comes down, but Portfolio shouldn't downplay himself and the value he brings to the industry. And the reason Stonebwoy is to Atare, he shouldn't think so. We're to Atare Stonebwoy need to Atare, because he had his voice, he had platform that he was sitting on before Stonebwoy. He shouldn't play himself inferior. And if Stonebwoy cut Portfolio off because of this incident, Stonebwoy was never his guy. Stonebwoy was never his guy, because you can't tell him as a journalist, because or no car same way as a journalist because he grind for you, or he has declared his clear affiliation to you by all means Shatta Wale is an obvious enemy. It's not true. And he should stand on his feet. Whenever it comes up, he should stand on his feet and talk. So Shatta Wale, they're not up so on tweeting on one abaso. Because above Beam Nation, everything, he's a journalist. And to me, they should salvage, on Islam, they should salvage it, because it will be a nightmare that Shatta Wale is the one coming between Portfolio and Slim.
Slim, if you salvage it.
Yeah, I'm going on to the next story.
Yeah, but still he's saying salvage it. Don't allow someone to come between you.
Oh, I hear, but can we do the
Else,
Yeah, but
no? Can we move